Hey guys, Frosty Studios here, back with more Spellweaver. And today we have for you sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. I like Brussels sprouts.
Someone actually likes Brussels sprouts? Aren't those always like the hated food?
Well, they are.
I mean, yeah,
they are.
I don't mind them.
Wow,
but...
let me get a word in here.
No.
I was gonna say, yeah, they totally are, as long as you lace it with like a lot, like gravy or literally anything to cover the taste. Sugar, salt.
A lot of salt and a lot of butter.
Exactly.
Like lobster.
I think I know what this deck is gonna be already.
Yeah. So, Sprouts, as it's so eloquently named, is about Shooting Sprout.
Naturally.
A 1-mana 0/1. Oh yeah. That doubles all attack and HP modifications it would receive.
It grows so fast.
So what this means is that cards like Metabolic Overcharger make it a 6-power attacker out of nowhere. And Keanu Reeves, of course,
naturally
makes it a 2/3, which is already a decent body. So we have that going for us. Gurkha Tribe Shaman makes it a 2/3. I mean, that's 2 power there on a +1/+1 counter that stays around. Cloning Vat gets us the slave that we can pay 1 to get a +1/+1 counter as another way of growing the deck. And Vampirism, of course, gives it 2 power.
Because why not?
We have 4 Call of July. Call of July gets you, of course, your Shooting Sprouts. Or it gets you your Gurkha Tribe Shamans.
For your
Sprouts. Or it gets you a Venerated Unicorn if there's a problematic spell on the other side of the field. And yeah, it's basically, you know, Sprouts 5 through 8 that have a bit more utility. And of course we have 4 Sprouts. 4 Gurkha Tribe Shamans. Our Unicorn. He's just by himself because it's a Unicorn. He's going to go extinct right away. 3 Theonor Wolftongue. He's just really good to put under Keanu. I mean, he's a 3/3 naturally that can make a 2/2 for just the low cost of 3 mana. 4 Assassinates to get rid of problematic creatures. 3 Cloning Vats, as we've said, it basically gets you a 1/1 3-speed blocker if you need that every turn, or it gets you the slave that you then sacrifice for a +1/+1 counter. 4 Metabolic Overcharger because 6 power and trample is insane, or unstoppable rather. 3 Gnome Surgeons. This finds you your Metabolic Overchargers and your grappling hooks.
Implants.
Or it can cast them for the low cost of 1 mana. 2 Grappling Hooks. I mean, yeah, it's Grappling Hook. It's 4 power and it can yank angels into our path, as it would be. 2 Vampirism. This basically gives us reach in our late game. And yeah, it doubling the power on the Shooting Sprout is nice, but it's for late game potential. Just so we survive the early aggression and then we can earn it back. 4 Bloodseeking Mutant is another removal spell kind of deal. I mean, yeah, you see how Bloodseeking Mutant works. 4 Cataclysm. This was added to the deck a little later in the plan because if you just try and go for a Shooting Sprout plan, you're going to lose. So yeah, kind of play control-y for a bit and then you go for the Shooting Sprouts. And for lands, we have 2 Cathedral of the Night, because that means weakness emblem and life gain. What more could you want? So yeah, we'll see how this goes in Game 1. Game 1 against Squid.
And we will be drawing again, probably.
I mean, there's no shrines.
Which is the only reason why I say draw again, otherwise keep it.
Whoop.
Not much better, but at least...
No, there's at least that shrine there.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a start. Cataclysm. Probably don't need it right now.
No, it's going to be Grappling Hook.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess what you said earlier in the little deck tech talk about Cataclysm, I can see why you want to keep it around.
I mean, it's range. That's an aggro deck.
That's true.
And it's shiny.
It is shiny, isn't it?
I got the 1 shiny Cataclysm in our opener. It was meant to be, even though we, shuffled away a shiny. And it's 2/2. That's not very exciting.
Nah. We've got Gurkhos. Of course, we don't want to really play them.
No. Is Bloodseek? No, Gurkha is the worst.
Sadly.
Ooh, miss.
Did you remember to put shrines in this deck?
I did.
I mean, yeah, I guess I saw some before we started, but, Ooh.
Nature
Rage.
Gonna go fast. With a fleeting fairy. I mean, yeah, it's fairy. It does a thing. Which is probably getting eaten by a Bloodseeker mutant, assuming we don't miss.
Wow.
It'll
Well,
do. It's gonna have to do.
sucks that you have to use it as a level, but yeah, I guess it'll do. I mean, thankfully you finally have something that can actually, start.
Yeah. And, since it'll be a 4/4 once it eats this,
Yes.
we'll be in a pretty decent position.
But for the time
Bounce
being,
creatures back to his hand. It'd be actually a shame if he bounced his 1/1 back to his hand.
kind of would be, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Ooh. Oh.
that jungle death trap.
That sucks.
Just a bit.
But actually, that's a great.
Great way to get through that, yeah.
Yeah.
What do we go for here? I think just the Theonore.
He's a 3/3 strong enough.
I mean, he could get fireballed here, but we'll just have to take that risk.
Better Theonore than a shooting sprout, sadly. For this deck, anyways.
Yes, I did end up cutting the totems. Even though we do have the pretty big roster of shamans, it's just never worth it. Because you always draw them late, and then you can't turn them into shooting sprouts. It's better to just play call. We're only working with 4 in that case. A Gurko tribe shaman of his own. He's gonna trade. It's not gonna be a very good trade for him.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that there's another Bloodseeker mutant waiting in the back line, ready to feast on that shaman.
Hey, we got another Gurko of our own.
Whoop. Big boy. And
Yeah, it's pretty big.
venerated unicorn. I'm not sure.
I have not seen a single shooting sprout yet, even through the Divine Offerings.
No, we've seen shooting sprout twice through Divine Offering.
Wait, what? We did?
Yeah.
Was I
Two
just
different
not paying
times.
attention?
The one time we missed, there was a shooting sprout.
Oh.
The time before that, there was a shooting sprout.
Oh, I must not have been paying attention then.
No,
Well, that's just embarrassing.
that is. So what's it gonna be? Going double nature level. Interesting.
Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be going double,
Of course, he's going to hide that on the back line. Be a bit annoying. Ooh, call. You know what that means?
I do know what that means, actually.
Means we're gonna get ourselves a shooting sprout.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And a cloning vat.
So, shooting sprout, clone vat, beats.
That was actually really great.
That was a good. That was a good turn.
That was pretty good.
I mean, our opponent's probably looking at that shooting sprout and going, "Why?" Shooting sprout, interesting.
Are they desperate or are they playing a shooting sprout deck? Those are really the only two options.
Well, I mean, if you have shooting sprout in your deck,
Well, that's what
probably pretty obvious. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, that's
Still
what I mean,
funny.
though. It's either you're, for some reason, really desperate or you're playing a shooting sprouts deck. Otherwise, don't even know why you would have a shooting sprout, I suppose.
Yeah. Good. Jungle Death Trap is still in that graveyard. I just realized that would be very annoying. The Jungle Death Trap coming back on the Life Force Incarnate over and over and over again.
Blah.
That time, he's going for it. Oh, still didn't get the Jungle Death Trap. And he's hiding it,
Again.
as you do. I mean, yeah, that solves our problem.
Yep, sure
Goodbye.
does.
And Gurkha Tribe Shaman.
Woo!
Make us a 4/5.
Can't ward of fire that. Can't fireball
you can dragon
that.
fire it, but and he doesn't have the levels for that. I mean, but you're dragon firing a 1-mana creature, so but that would be the correct play. Out of like all of the things.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. But I mean, the Bloodseeking Mutants are also threatening too. That's the thing.
Somewhat.
Well, they are. They totally are, man.
Fleeting Fairy.
Fairy once again.
I mean, we had to waste our shrine, and we haven't found the other copy of our shrine yet. But they would be very annoying at that point.
A Gurkha.
That 2/2 is not doing too much to this board state. Especially when we're going to be tacking for a lot. Oh, shooting sprout.
You can even Keanu the other shooting sprout. I don't.
I don't want to get rid of any of these. I mean, Cataclysm would be the closest.
I think at this point, I think it'd be fine if you were to Divine Offering away Cataclysm.
No, because we don't need to use this turn.
Yeah.
I have another one of these. I can just create shenanigans on a stick and beat, and I'm pretty sure that's lethal. Shooting Sprout!
Screw that shooting sprout.
Oh no!
Oh! He got us!
I mean, not really.
We got 2 Gurkhas out of it, though.
We got 2 Gurkhas out of it, so he's not in a great position still. So here, I think we're going to get rid of a Shooting Sprout.
What? You monster!
I mean, Cataclysm was probably the right choice there, but
Wow, okay.
we're just going to play him out so he can attack next turn.
The shooting sprout is there as an intimidation factor.
Like, you better have another one of these for this guy.
Sure, it's a 0-1 now, but you just saw that metabolic overcharge.
You just seen that 12-13. Sure, I can't get him that big this turn, but we can get him close. We got this call.
Is it sad that looking at your board states, like, you should, like, as an opponent, you'd be like, let's see, 4-4, 3-3, 2-1, 2-1, that 0-1 is probably likely the most threatening. And it potentially,
really is.
the thing is, it potentially could be. That's the sad thing. Circle of Fire!
It's gonna pump that up. I mean, it's you can trade that, or you can attack a Gurkha for that. You're not gonna get rid of this guy though. He's got too much work to do. It's gonna be too threatening.
Threatening.
I mean, he can break the cloning bat, but the problem being that that's not gonna get much.
A word of fire. I'm really curious. What are you word of firing?
Well, with only 2 levels, it's gotta be the Sprout.
I guess so.
Even then, it might. I honestly would target that over the 3/3, even if I did have 3 levels.
I would too.
The 4/4 I'd take out, but you don't really see a word of fire for 4 that often. So he can
And
attack
it looks like
here,
you got it.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure we got it here.
Well, they have 0 mana. You can.
Yeah, he doesn't have the mana to break this cloning
Yeah,
bat.
and you can attack in with Gurkha to his goblin, and then just swing in with the Bloodseeking Mutants.
I don't even need to throw the Gurkha away.
Well, I
I got
guess.
6 power.
Well, I guess. No matter what, I suppose. You should Cataclysm.
I mean, yeah, that's even
No, yeah. Lots of answers.
victory.
Win.
I mean, we didn't get the Shooting Sprout win, but we did get a 12-13 Sprout. So let's see if we can pull this off again in round 2. Game 2, once again against Squid.
That's an interesting starting hand. Probably able to keep it, but I would draw again. Well,
I mean,
actually,
it doesn't have our plan.
you
but
have 2 assassinates.
I think it's keepable.
I
It doesn't
agree.
have any part of our plan, but it has good control elements.
It does. Well, and based on what we saw last game, I think those assassinates could just potentially be very useful. I'm surprised you didn't Divine Offering there.
I was tempted. That was probably the correct play, because now we're not going to find it.
Yeah. All of a sudden it went from a potentially keepable hand to what the hell did you do? You done fucked up.
Done goofed.
Done goofed.
I mean, exciting plays on that side.
Gnomes. Well, actually, don't get rid of an Assassinate. They have a Spark. Cataclysm. We didn't need it last time.
Get rid of an Assassinate.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we were right. Played it wrong.
Should have gotten rid of Cataclysm. Didn't need it last time. Don't need it now.
Well, we might need it this time.
Nah.
We could let him play into it, even though we'd like to go to double Cataclysm, or double Dominion levels for that. Or a bit off that.
We're trying to...
Don't worry, it's K.
Okay,
Don't worry.
whatever you say. You're the better half of this. Ooh,
That.
Lizard Barbarian.
We didn't even see that last time.
No, we did not.
Nothing joining that? Well, in that case, so the last time we Bloodseek Mutant, we got surprised by a sad guy.
Death Trap.
Death Trap. So I think we'll just hold up the Assassinate and see what he does.
Nah, I would have done... I would have
I mean,
Bloodseeked
we'll just play
anyways.
it next turn. Sure, he won't be a 4/4, but it's not going to kill anything, so it wouldn't be a 4/4 anyway.
I guess.
Nature level. Into Gurko Tribe Shaman.
That.
That's annoying. We're going to have to take the damage now.
Well, and
Temporarily.
And whose fault is that?
It wouldn't have changed anything! Oh, it didn't even give us the pot. Oh, okay, that's annoying. So, what we want to do then is assassinate.
Yeah,
now,
just get rid of it now.
because we can't do that on his turn. And get rid of one of these Gurko tribes. Ooh, Citadel. And we'll actually be able to utilize it.
Wow. Wouldn't that be something?
Be amazing. It doesn't have to go towards a level this time.
Still holding on to that spark of initiative.
A Morning Fairy. Interesting.
Bleh.
I think that's what we're going to choose to murder with our Bloodseeking Mutant.
Probably a decent choice.
Hello, Bloodseeking Mutant. Om nom 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 nom. Mana. And we don't need 2 Gnome Surgeons because we got 2 Metabolic Overcharges in our hand.
Oh, not a good day for Divine Offerings again.
Never is.
For you.
As soon as you hit the record button, Divine Offerings chances go like half down. Rarely miss every other time, and then it's recording and it's a Divine Offering miss.
I almost feel like when you have a fully built deck, you should get rid of something just to add some more shrine, like 2 more shrines.
There was a stretch of time where I was playing 21 shrines instead of like the 18 or 19 that every other deck had. So just annoyed at it.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, if he has a pump spell, it doesn't save it, so 2 beats.
Stupid fireball.
2 beats. Now I'm gonna eat it.
See, now we just don't need it.
Well, it's actually good to go up a level with.
Well, I guess there is that.
So, think we eat this and we play a Gnome Surgeon.
We didn't want to put the Gnome Surgeon under for his own surgery?
Well, he doesn't.
I know.
I mean, sure, he can mortifier it at 1 health, but
It was a jest. I was jesting.
I figure he might be holding up the
Tornado outbreak?
no, the trap dude,
Ah.
the 4/4, to just wait till we use the hero ability, which is a very good use of it. I mean, that's not very exciting.
I mean, yeah, I guess they do know what our deck's about, so...
Let's go find a metabolic overcharger. And a call.
That's 18... Oh, wow. A call. Nice.
Call, of course. Gonna get ourselves a shooting sprout.
Yep. Put it under.
Yeah,
I would still do it.
yeah. We're gonna look silly if he plays that now, but
Yeah, but...
he'll be playing it for, of course, that. With combined... Oh, wow, that's a hand to pick. Because we can't just pick one.
dang.
Ouch. That was a good black market. That's a lot of power.
Yep.
Good thing we have those cataclysms.
Yep.
Good thing we have those cataclysms. At least he can't play both this turn. Because he can't go up a level and a mana. So that spark turns are going to hurt us.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is, eh?
Call of July. Do you want to take a guess what he's going to get?
Nah. Oh,
I'm going to guess a 4/4 that has 1 speed. It's going to be my guess.
the only reason why I said nah was because I was kind of wanting a Kleenex there. Or sorry, that's a brand name. Tissue paper.
Moonlight Monument. And...
Hey!
Death. 3 damage. Knew it. Well, I guess I didn't know the call into it, but I figured that he was holding a death trap for us.
Well, we have a third cataclysm, which we probably actually don't want to get rid of. That's a sad thing.
Oh my god, I just want a cataclysm what he has.
Okay.
Okay, one of these metabolic overcharges that we spent so much effort to go away.
Wow.
Oh, we're gonna go up a level. We're gonna go find our metabolic overcharge. And we're gonna pass the turn and hope he plays a bunch of things so we can cataclysm it.
That's just sad and depressing.
Well, now I don't even feel bad about having cataclysm, whatever it's gonna be. This is
You're gonna cataclysm
2 things, potentially? Yes. Yes. It's gonna be 3 things, look at that.
Well, maybe only 2. No,
Nah.
of course it's going to be 3.
It's gonna be Pop the Spark and Theanor. Would be my guess, because that's what we've seen. Assuming he hasn't Divine Offering those away, because he does only have 2 cards in hand.
There's only 2 cards in hand. Choice can't be that difficult. And
And he can't play... Or no, I guess he could play that one, couldn't he? The draw card. Right, it's not 2 rage levels anymore, I don't believe. We're gonna go to 10.
well, at least it'll be a worthwhile cataclysm now.
It'll be a very good cataclysm. Look at all that value.
Woo! Boom!
Still have nothing to, do with that extra 2 mana.
Well, it's a good thing you have a cataclysm.
I mean, yeah, we can sit behind these cataclysms for a while, so there's that. 2/2? A very boring 2/2.
Hey, a creature.
It is a creature.
Hey!
Better creature. So we're gonna just shrink that. And then we're gonna call for a shooting sprout. And then we're gonna play said shooting sprout.
Boo.
And then we're gonna put a counter on it. It's basically like the same thing.
Exactly.
Except it can attack earlier.
Exactly. If you
And
don't,
as long as he doesn't have a tornado outbreak,
or fireball,
it's gonna. Well, yeah, that would suck, I guess, too. But
or fire blast.
I was more saying that if we don't think he has a tornado outbreak, we have 3 metabolic overcharges,
Also
which
unstoppable.
means that we
but-
could
yep.
all of a sudden
Swing for lethal.
swing for lethal from nothing.
Oh wow, and they swung. I mean, I
But
guess
3 mana.
I know.
I don't know if I want to chance.
Oh, you absolutely want a chance at this point.
I mean, it'd be funny. I'd rather he just play something.
Wow.
Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's really not what I wanted.
What? It's a lot.
That is a lot. So sad.
But that's also a huge card that
He's
they
also
just...
out of cards.
I thought they had one left.
No, that was the last card.
Oh, fair enough.
We thought he'd have another thing, but it doesn't seem to be that way.
You have 3 metabolic overcharges for a Gurko if you really want. Really?
We don't need it! We want another shooting sprout!
Instead, you get a Cataclysm.
Well, we could Cataclysm twice. To get rid of all his things. Yeah. We could have that. Beat for 3. Yeah, just beat for 3. This is the game. This is what's happening.
That's what happens when you play Shooting Sprout.
Cataclysms for days.
Oh, snap. Haste. Swift.
Swift. It is a bit annoying. But don't worry, it's K.
Because you can Cataclysm.
And then Cataclysm to get rid of his Gurko.
Because that's a great play.
Yeah. The greatest of plays.
Ooh. It is starting to
Oh, there we go.
hurt.
So, we attack for 3. And then we Cataclysm. As you do.
As you do. And then we assassinate.
And then we assassinate his Gurko. Yeah.
Nice.
We can win this yet.
In the slowest, stupidest way ever.
Yes.
And with a Gurko, no less.
I mean, he will always have a removal spell. Good old tribute. Oh, Vampirism. Hello.
That would actually be not too bad to have.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna metabolic overcharge, so we can't deal with this. Beat for 5. We don't have lifelink yet, but we'll be in a very good position after that.
This is a big Gurko.
It is a big Gurko. You gotta do what you gotta do.
For what you gotta do, for what you gotta do.
He's gonna have a creature. I mean, that's whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, congratulations, you have a 2/2. We're gonna have
Vampirism.
life-bound, big old Gurko.
A vampire Gurko.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh,
Fëanor.
yeah, not bad.
I mean, just eat that, get a bunch of life.
Hooray!
Fëanor. Summon a Silver Fang. Pass turn. I think we've stabilized.
I would say so. Finally.
Finally.
After what, 17, all going on to 18 minutes or something like that?
A bit of time, yes. Life Force Incarnate.
Oh
Get
no!
him back anything. Fortunately, I don't think it tells me when he gets back. Oh, I got back a jungle death trap. It does tell me what.
Huh.
I mean, that's not too frightening, actually. Because A, it's slow, and B, I can just use Theonor's ability to make a creature that it will kill. After attacking, of course.
Of course. Plus, I mean, if you can also find another nature shrine as well, then you can transform that Silver Fang!
And worst comes to worst, we still have 2 more panic buttons in our hand.
2 panic buttons, 1 probable win
Alter.
condition. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I don't think it does enough.
I think you've got it!
Yeah, that gets shrunk. But that's whatever. So this...
You've totally got it! Woo! Oh, and with grappling hook as well. Boop. Even better.
Boop.
And you win!
No. Ah, he's not gonna let us do it.
Eh. Don't really blame him.
Victory! I mean, it wasn't shooting sprouts, like, at all.
Yeah, that game
But it
had nothing. That game had nothing to do with your win condition in your deck.
But it worked. And that's what matters. So let's see how it goes in Game 3. Game 3 against Seek.
And destroy.
Do we keep this?
And destroy.
I'm gonna keep this.
Really?
Yeah, because we have the Spark.
Oh.
Bloodseeking Immune.
You know what? I didn't even see Spark.
Well, if you don't see Spark, that's how you know you have it.
What?
If you don't see Spark, that's how you know you have Spark, because it's not on the opponent's side and your hand's covering it.
Ah, right. You're not wrong, actually.
I know I'm not. Now what's it gonna be?
A lot of beats.
Yeah, definitely more than 1 beat. There. Excellent.
Wonderful. That was lucky.
Bloodseeking Mutant.
I would laugh if it was just randomly a jungle death sprout next. Like
It's just another deck that's the same thing.
nature, death trap. What?
That's a lot of things.
Well, we are going for fast beats. You're going to need to build up to that cataclysm ASAP. Except
what it
for the
seems that
fact
way,
that
we
you're
use the
not
Spark.
going to be able to.
That's fine. We're gonna eat that. We have a 4/4 Frosty.
That's true. At least you have something to defend that can defend now, so. Oh, wow.
And you know what? If you really want to deal with this, you gotta deal with this.
You gotta invest heavy.
You gotta invest all of them.
Or a fireball in one of them. Or.
I mean, that doesn't actually kill it. I mean, it shocks it, which is annoying, but it's fine.
I think
Done
they're
more
just
okay.
trying to get in for the beats because it's just working. Damn.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, we have another Bloodseeking Mutant. So with that, we can deal with another problem thing.
If you can get that vampirism out.
Especially since they're already vampires, so they immediately get the effect.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, that's what I meant. If you can get that vampirism out, then this.
It's immediately gonna look really dumb.
Yeah.
All your work will be gone, and we won't have been utilizing the sprouts again.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be unfortunate when I gain substantial amounts of that back.
That's absurd, though. Like, this has been so quick. Fireball? Oh, wait, they're out of mana.
Yeah, they're
right?
out of mana.
I was gonna say, no way. What? Sorry, this is just a very fast-paced game.
Yeah, except look at that.
I know. And here comes Resign. Oh, wow. I called it. That was a 3-minute game. That was honestly, that was awesome.
Yeah, just like Well, all of my work is gone.
I really like that game. Damn.
I mean, we didn't really get to show the Sprouts off. We did, and then it got tornado outbreaked, which is kind of what happens when you go all Voltron on a 0-1.
Yep.
But yeah, that was Sprouts, and it worked a lot better than I was in testing. Because this was not a good deck. It is a fun deck, though, and that's what's important.
That's a fun deck. Not a good deck, but it is fun. Especially when it doesn't even work, except for 1 out of 3 games.
So yeah, with that, I guess we'll see y'all next time. Bye!